55 years' time, there'll be 500,000 people in Britain over 100 years old. Can we afford to live that long? Welcome back. We're not just living longer, we're far more likely to reach our 100th birthday than our grandparents. If current trends continue, by 2066, there'll be 500,000 people in Britain aged 100 or more. But it's not all telegrams from the Queen, assuming she's still around then too. Ministers have warned that a rapidly growing population means everyone will need to plan much more carefully for their retirement, or face the prospect of a bleak old age. Jane Deith reports.
Bessie Farnworth will be 101 in October. Her son Wilf is a pensioner. She's the only centenarian she knows, but she has no real health problems. So, on balance, she recommends life beyond 100.
It's okay, and I get a lot of pleasure, quiet pleasure, but it gets very lonely. Apart from that, yes, if your health's okay, and it's not easy, it's hard work, especially when you live alone and you do your own, it's not, but nevertheless, you're much better keeping going and doing.
I've got about a 1 in 4 chance of living as long as Bessie, but as a nation, our odds are getting much better. By 2066, there'll be 500,000 centenarians in this country. Government predictions show life expectancy is increasing dramatically. A newborn boy has a 1 in 4 chance of reaching 100. A baby girl has a 1 in 3 chance. But for men aged 20 today, 1 in 5 will reach their century, whereas a quarter of women will get there. And for those aged 65, the chances of living to 100 are almost halved again. It's actually the Department for Work and Pensions which is drawing our attention to how long we're all going to live, to make us think about how we're going to pay for all those extra years.
Judging how long you're going to live by thinking about your grandparents simply doesn't work. As individuals, on average, we will be living much longer even than our parents, so we need now to be saving more and working longer.
Right, does anybody need any help?
Jamie Eagleton works at the Museum of Science and Industry. The government says people in their 20s just aren't saving enough to buy a decent retirement.
I do pay into a pension with work. I've not really thought too much about it, if I'm honest. It was kind of my dad who thought it would be a good idea. I know I've got lots of friends my age that don't really plan for that sort of thing. Probably won't think about it for a few more years yet.
But the government's hurrying us along, making enrolment in work pensions automatic, trying to get more of us saving to share the cost of our glorious old age. Jane Deith, Channel 4 News, Manchester.